right, so here's my violin. We need to talk about parts of the instrument, but before we do, I'm just going to tell you what these are called. These right here are called the pegs. Normally we go over all these parts before you guys ever got your instruments because I know you're going to get them and open up at home anyway. I'm going to talk about it. These right here, the pegs, you don't ever turn these. If you have a sibling or uncle, father, whatever, who plays the guitar, these are not the same as the tuning pegs on the guitar. They are completely different. If you turn them, they make all it is a stick of wood that's stuck in there. And if you turn them, it makes a big difference, and it's very easy to break the string. I can tell you, just off the top of my head, we'll have probably 5 kids break their strings. If some people probably already have already. But you learned a lesson. Don't touch these. And if you did and you broke a string, it's not a huge deal. If you can take it into the shop, they'll replace it for you. Okay, so those. Gotta watch out for those. This right here, this is the other thing you have to be very careful about. This is called the bridge, and we're going to talk more about this, but the bridge is not glued down at all. It's just sitting there. The only thing that's holding the bridge there is the tension of the strings pressing it down on the top of the instrument, and it is cut out perfectly to fit the top of that instrument so that it doesn't move around. So you can see there's quite a bit of work put into making it like that. It's a pretty special thing that we have these instruments here. Now, you see me maybe handling these instruments kind of quickly. That's because I've been handling these instruments for like 20 years. You need to move a little bit slower, and I should probably move a little bit slower too, but especially you need to move a little bit slower because you haven't been handling these for 20 years. It makes a difference. So there's those two things you got to watch out for. The pegs, don't ever turn these. Not yet. We'll talk about how to do it, but don't do it yet. And this right here is the bridge. All right, you have to be very careful with that. If that moves, that's something I would probably take into the shop to get them to straighten it up. Or you can try to catch me at SFA after school. I can probably fix that for you as well. All right. If you have any questions, please message me on Schoology or send me an email. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.